welcome to the mirror. This is the look that we're going to film today. I was inspired by my friend Misty. She put a picture of her new fall cheer mums. They're cheer mums because she bought them from the cheerleaders. And cheer moms. And she Instagrammed them, you know, like we're all supposed to do. And this is the picture. That's Misty's cheer moms. So, of course, I told Misty, hey, I'm going to put this on my face. Because that's what we all do, right? We see pictures and we instantly think we're supposed to put that on our face. So this is the look that I come up with. Duck lip it. Okay, no. Anyway, so I know this is a little bit dramatic, maybe for your average trip to nowhere. I expect everyone to be wearing this. So anyway, if you don't feel the purple and the gold and the rust color, you can always use this exact same technique, which is a cut crease, and you can use neutrals or lighter tones. You can use a gold and a brown, or you could use soft pinks, or you could use, you know, blues and navies. You could always change it up, use the same technique, but just use different colors if you want to. But I full well expect to see about 52 billion purple and gold, yellow, purple and yellow ladies at the Target, and we're all looking like this right here. Bam. All right. Okay, well, give me about 5 minutes and I'll meet y'all guys right back here. I'll be looking like a pirate and we'll get started. Okay, ahoy. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut the crease. Now, I have a jumbo eye pencil in Purple Violet. It's from NYX. That's what it looks like. That's the swatch of it. We all know what a jumbo eye pencil looks like. This is Purple Violet. What we're going to do is we're going to take a small angled brush, and I'm just going to run it along the top of it here and get the color on that angled brush. Just load it up. And then what's going to happen is we're just going to take, and right above where our actual crease is, you know, your actual crease is right in here, but right above that, I'm just going to start right here in the inside of my eye, and I'm going to draw a little line using that purple. Just going to draw that out. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to complete our test here. Doesn't have to be perfect, which is a good thing because I'm drawing it. But I am going to make it a little bit darker, so I'm going to load that brush up again. And just load that up the same way that you did. Just run it across the top. And I'm just going to go back over where I had that and just make it just a shad bit darker, just a tad. There we go. This is what's called a cut crease. Now, you don't have to, if you're working on a little bit more muted tones than what the jazz we've got going on here, you don't have to pull this all the way in. We're going to pull these colors in just a little bit so this yellow is more exposed. But if you're working on a more calmer situation, you don't have to pull this cut all the way in. You can stop it here or whatever. What we're going to do now is we're going to just blend it out. So take that eyebrow brush that you've got here, that ankle brush, and we're going to just pull that color up. Just pull it up just a little bit, just to blend it out, and stay above that crease point. That's what you want to blend up, just like that. just up into that point, just like that. And now I'm going to take and blend it just a little bit, just at the top, just blend it out just a little bit. Again, staying at the top. There we go. There's real feathery motions. And see how I'm keeping the clean, I'm keeping that bottom clean. It's staying real clean right under here. We're just gonna just blend out the top just a little bit, just like that. Okay, and now we're going to add color. Pretty color. Now I'm working in the BH Cosmetic Party Girl palette, and this is the limited edition Party Girl palette. All the colors that we're going to use today are going to be in this palette. And the first color that we're going to pick up is going to be this beautiful purple color right there, that dark purple. And I'm going to pick up an E45 Sigma brush. It's a tapered blending brush. And I'm going to dip that purple color, and I'm just dipping right in the top. Right in the top there. Of course, top off your access, and I'm going right at the bottom where that color is. Right there. Don't go below your line that you've already created. That's going to be your mark from now on where that purple's going to go. Just like that. And then you've laid that down. Now we're going to get a little bit bigger brush. This is a, what do we have here? A Sigma E35, which is just a little bit bigger domed brush. And we're going to blend that color out just a little bit. Just at the top, just blend it out at the top. Just diffusing that color just a little bit right here in the corner. Because we want everything to be good. Just like that. See how everything is going. Alright. Now we're going to just do that until we get that purple to the intensity that we want. Now I'm going to go back in just the top of that brush and do the same thing. Load that purple back up. Right there where that crease is. And swirl it up at the top just to blend it. You can use the side of this brush to blend it up. Just like that. Really get that purple on there. That's looking really good. Use that E45 or any kind of dome blending brush that you have and blend. Okay. Alrighty, I like the way that's looking. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to marry this red, that red golden brown color. And what we're going to do is I'm going to use this burnt orange right here in my palette, right there. And I mean, this is so pigmented. And I'm just going to barely a dab of color. And we're going to go right here in the corner, just right there in the high part of your eyebrow, just like that right there. We're not going to bring it all the way in, just a touch, until we get the intensity that we want. And don't over blend this because you don't want to muddy the colors. Now I've got a E40 fluffy brush right here from Sigma, and I'm just going to just barely, just barely blend those colors. Now I'm going to go back in to that purple again and intensify that purple some more. I'm going to go right back in there just like that. You know, it's all about going back and forth. Then I'm going to go back in with my E45 Let's blend that out just a smidge. Just like that. All the while, I'm keeping all of this under here as clean as possible. Just like that. I really like that. That's good. Excellent. All right, now I'm going to take, and I've got this little tiny detail brush, just this little tiny flat detail brush, and I'm going to highlight. And I'm going to pick up this highlight, this color right here. It's like a gold tone, and when it comes off, it's got a little touch of a pink in it, which I think really marries well with this look that we've got. And I'm going to go right underneath, just like that. I'm going to blend it in well, but I'm just going to barely just go right underneath that highlight, right underneath that bone. And really just highlight everything. And then I'm going to go back in with that big E40 fluffy brush from Sigma, and I'm going to blend it together. So that way you can make sure you don't have, some stripes going on up there. And blend it together. See how that's working out? Yes! Baby goat, yes! All right, I like where this is happening. I'm going to put a little bit of a highlight over here. Let me get my highlight down here. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Okay, and now comes the real super duper duper fun part. Okay, we're going to clean up this crease, and this is going to be how we cut the crease. Cut out. Okay. Now you can use anything you got handy that's going to cut this crease. I am technically using the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour metal eyeshadow bases. And I'm using this kind of, I don't know what color this is. This is like the, it says barely branded. Okay. That's the color we got going on. And now these are kind of dry. I think these are made to put on with your actual finger. And so your body temperature warms it up a little bit. Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of Smashbox Primer Water and spray on it. If you have Fix Plus and this is the product that you're using, you could use Fix Plus as well, Max Fix Plus, and spray on there. I'm just going to spray it on there, loosen it up a little bit. And I'm taking a little synthetic brush, and I'm going to load that product up on that old synthetic brush. Yep. Getting it on there. Okay. And what we're going to do, now, like I said, you can use your concealer. You can use a, if you have another eye pencil that you want to use, you can use anything you want to use as long as you're just precisely getting this on there, because this is where we're going to get that line going. So here we go. Okay. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to start on my lid. And I'm going to pack this on my lid first, because we can kind of be slopopotamus on our lid. See what I'm saying? And then I'm going to load my brush back up. And then I'm going to come out here. And then I'm just going to slowly work my way. Is everybody paying attention? I'm going to work my way up to that crease that we have started. Let me tilt my head back just a little bit so we can all see. And as I get to that crease, I'm going to start really cleaning that up. Chances are you won't be having a conversation when this happens, or you might. But I don't recommend it. All right, there we go. And now, because of the look that we're going for today, I'm going to pull this in just a little bit right here, because we're going to make like a little bit of a false inner eye. Woo! Fancy! We're getting fancy, y'all. So I'm going to take and load this up, and we're going to take and just pull this in just a smidge, just like this right here. All right. Yes, yes, just like that. Okay. All right. We're looking good. Just like that right there. We like how this is? We do. Okay. Now, super fun time wow coming up. We're going to take this electric yellow in the palette right here. Look at this. Ho, 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 ho. And we're going to load up a brush. Got just a little flat top brush. Little lid brush right there. Little flat brush. We're going to load that up. Knock off the excess. And I'm just going to start packing it on. And of course I'm going to start on my lid first. Oh, look at that, guys. Look how pretty. We're going to get that all on there. When you come out here to the side, use your tip. Use your side right here like this, and you can get really in that crease. And it'll help you clean everything up. Just like that. And it'll help you make a really, really, really precise. There we go, just like that. Just stamp that in there. And it'll really get you a lot of really great color payoff. Just stamp it in there, and then you won't mess up everything that you just worked really hard to create. There we go. Just like that. Look at that, y'all. Okay, and now we're going to go back, and we're going to pick up that little purple brush, go back with the purple, and we're just going to clean it up just a little bit, just like that, and just really, really, really make that purple just jump right out, just like that. There we go. Look how that is happening. And go back. There we go. Okay. I think I need a little touch of this red. I'm losing my red intensity up here. Let me get that right in there. There we go. All right. Y'all, this is looking so good. Okay. Okay, and now, because this is so much going on, that what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of a trick. To kind of calm this down just a little bit, as much as you can calm down purple and yellow. What we're going to do is we're going to take an eyeliner. I'm using Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in 0. And it is really, really, really creamy. And I'm going to take, and I'm just going to draw a triangle right over here at the end of my eye. Cannot be on camera. And I'm just going to go straight out like this. Just like that. And then I'm going to angle it up. Just like that. And then I'm just going to start filling this in. And you don't have to be super duper precise with this. That's the good thing about this. because we're gonna put eyeshadow over the top of this. This is just to kind of give the eyeshadow a base. Because, you know, it's yellow eyeshadow, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to cover because, you know, yellow eyeshadow. So we're just kind of giving it a little bit of a base. And this will help cover it so you don't have to put so much yellow eyeshadow, black eyeshadow over the yellow. We're just going to kind of cover it like that. And depending on how good of a black eyeshadow you have, you can put however much you want on there. Alrighty, so I think that's going to do it for us. On the eyeliner, put that right there like that. And then, so this is where we are. So then I'm going to take a little bitty kind of stiff detail brush. This is what I've got going on right here. And let me, of course I don't have, you get a flat card. Now this is just a random piece of paper out of my eyelashes. And this is just a tip that to keep from getting fallout all over your face, which black eyeshadow will do in about a hot minute, is get, you can use a piece of paper, a card, anything with a straight edge. You could use tape if you did your eyes first, but if you use tape right now, you're going to pull all of your foundation off. And I worked really hard to get my foundation on, so But all you're going to do is take your straight edge and you're going to put it right up here like this, just like that. And then you're going to dip your eyeshadow in there. And then all we're going to do is just pack that eyeshadow right over where we put the pencil. Just like that. And see that eye pencil, that eyeliner that we put on, it really helps as a really great base, and now we don't have to put so much eyeshadow on. And this card helps because we don't have like a whole heck of a lot of fallout going on. Alrighty. See what we got going on right there. Alright, and then what we're going to do is to soften that up, just a hint, is I'm going to take that big fluffy brush that I've got, and I'm just going to pack it down, just pack it down, just a little bit, just to soften edges, just a smidge. There we go, just like that. And then I'm going to take the brush that has the yellow on it, and I'm just going to go right in there, just a smidgen, just like that. Just to kind of blend out that line, just a little bit. So that way it's not just a big old harsh divided line right in the center of your eyeball. And if you want to, you can always blur it just a little bit by picking up just a little bit more yellow. And you can just pack it right on top. And that'll blur it just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And now, what we're going to do is I'm going to run, and that's it for the top of the eye. I'm going to run, put my eyelashes on and my eyeliner on, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish out the bottom of the eye. Alrighty, lashes on, liner on. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this under eye now. We're going to smoke it out like this. I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On, and I'm going to use Ransom. Now, if you wanted to, you could use the same, the same jumbo eye pencil in Purple Violet if that's what you have. You could use the same pencil, but I'm going to use this. This is the swatch of that right there, of the eye pencil. And I'm going to start right here in the corner. We're going to go right in the lash line, right where your hair growth is. Right in that lash line. We're going to come all the way in, right where we've made that yellow. We're going to come all the way in, and we're going to do a pretty good purple set there. I'm going to make a pretty good purple line there, pretty deep. You see what we've got going on there. Not my normal, just a little bit of line. We're going to smoke this out pretty good. This is a pretty good eye we've got going on here. Pretty heavy duty. So we're going to use a pretty good heavy line there. Now we're going to go back into our palette and, where's my little line? Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of a domed brush here. Something to get into that, this is a crease brush. I think this is a Coastal Scents. Yeah, Coastal Scents crease brush. You see it's got a nice little tip on the end of it there. So you can get really into that inner eye. And I'm going to go back into that purple. Just like that. And I'm going to go right over that eye pencil that we just laid down. I'm going to really create that smoky liner. And I'm going to really lay that down. Just like that. See what we've got going on there? And now I'm going to go back in with that E40, E45. That E45 dome brush that we've been shading everything with. I'm going to go in with that and just really just shade that, just blend it and smoke everything out. We don't have any more product on this brush. This is what we're just going to use to just really blend that out. We're just going to really just get in there and just really just blend. Okay, now I'm going to take that same brush that we just had, that same crease brush with a really good tip on it, that Coastal Scents brush, and I'm going to take, just to warm tone this smoky eye just a little bit. It's a good idea to put a little bit of a warm tone in there. And I'm going to drop down here and I'm going to put this warm tone, kind of a chocolate brown right here. I'm going to pick this color up right here and just a touch of it, not a whole bunch, but I'm going to go right here just below where I put that purple, and I'm going to connect right there where I've got the wing of my eyeliner, and I'm going to pull this down. Now if this is too much business going on underneath, you can just keep it with the purple and you can just do a little thin line right there. By all means, whatever works for you, you knock yourself out. But I'm going to just lay that down just to kind of warm those colors up underneath that eye, and then I'm going to go back in and blend all that out. See how it kind of warms that up under there? Just a little bit. It kind of keeps all of this married right here that we've got going on. Warms it up really nice. And then I'm going to take, to connect this eye right here just a little bit better, I'm going to take this small little tiny detailed brush that we have all the black on. I'm going to pick up just a touch of black, just a touch. And I'm going to go right here in this little bit of corner, just right here. Just on the outside of that, just a touch, just like that right there. Not even just a tiny bit in. Then I'm going to take that brush that we've been putting all the jazzy purple on, and I'm going to use that, and I'm just going to just blend all that together. Just like that right there. Then go back in with your big fluffy blending brush and blend it all together. And that really just blends everything in. See what's going on right there? Alright, and now we're going to take a black eyeliner and put it in your waterline. Whatever eyeliner is comfortable for you to put in your waterline, that's what you need to put in your waterline. Make sure that it's waterline safe. I'm going to use Urban Decay Glide On 24/7, and it's I'm going to use 0. Again, put your finger right here, and that makes your line come out, and then just follow that little line, whatever bulged out. That's what you need to trace. And we're going to go corner to corner, because we're really going to just black this out. Because this is a pretty dramatic smoky eye that we're going for. And there we go. Make sure you've got everything really, really dark. There we go. Blink, 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 blink. And then I'm going to go back and blend everything together. Then I'm going to go back in with my yellow, and I'm going to really brighten that corner back up for me. All right, I like. Now I'm going to take a separate brush that I cannot currently find. Oh, there it is. And this is a clean shading brush. You don't want to clean your corner up with the brush that you've been using because it's going to have a bunch of colors. But I'm just going to go in here just like this and just clean this inner corner up here so that way it's not just chunky. Because we've got a lot of business going on right here. There we go. Alrighty, and now we're going to put a little bit of lower mascara on, and guess what? We are ready for a night on the town, people. Oh, disaster. Right at the end, disaster. Don't panic, we can fix it. There we go. Alrighty, you guys, that's Misty's Cheer Mums right there. Put it on your face. If you see something pretty, let's put it on our face. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go. Don't forget to comment, like, and always subscribe. Love you guys. Have a beauty day, you guys. Bye.